Hey YouTube family, it's your girl Cindy. Welcome back to my channel. On this channel, I break down relationship dynamics in real life and on TV. Check out my playlist in the description after this video. If you are new to my channel, welcome and thank you for joining me today. I made the announcement a few weeks ago that I would be transitioning to podcasting, so be sure to like this video, subscribe, and click that notification bell. This is my fourth episode of my Stand in Your Truth podcast. Be sure to check out the other episodes on Anchor, Spotify, and Buzzsprout. We kick off each episode with a quote, and today's quote is, "Don't worry that your children never listen to you. Worry that they always are watching you." I want to credit Robert Furlong for this quote idea. And I just want to jump in and say that, at some point in time, you and your ex loved each other enough to have a child together. Sometimes things just don't work out between people. And while that's unfortunate, it shouldn't be the end of the world for your child. In this episode, I'll be discussing 5 ways to overcome challenges of co-parenting after separation and divorce. My first tip is to focus on what's important to avoid unnecessary conflict. Prioritizing what's in the best interests for your child is a great way to approach effective co-parenting. Remember, each child is different and will cope with the separation or divorce differently. Children need physical, mental, and emotional support, and working together to meet those needs are necessary. It's unfair for one parent to be hands off because they may be contributing financially. Remember, it takes more than just a checkbook to raise a child. My second tip is to invest in parenting classes and read about co-parenting. As parents, we usually parent the way we were parented, or we take examples from the media, but that's not always the best for your child. It's important to really learn and understand what your child's needs are so you can meet your child's needs. My third tip is it's better to clarify than to assume. You may think you know this person well based on your previous relationship, but people can change, so don't come to conclusions before having all the facts straight. To overcome assumptions or speculations, ask questions to help understand where they are coming from and to have a better idea of how to handle the conflict so you can reach a solution everyone can be on board with. My fourth tip is to actually really streamline communication techniques. Picking a communication method that results in the least amount of stress will help manage potential conflicts between parents. There are platforms like Our Family Wizard or Talking Parents that allow parents to have one place to communicate effectively by sending and receiving messages, creating a shared calendar to stay informed of what the child is involved in, and so much more. It's really important to try to streamline the communication so there is less conflict. My fifth and final tip is when tensions are running high while co-parenting, try to reach out to your support system. It is vital to have a support network to help you navigate difficult times. I understand how difficult co-parenting can be at times, and having that support system to take a beat and just think about how you want to approach the situation, whether that be your family, your friends, professionals, your coach, your therapist. They will help you to process what is happening and to really come up with a plan and decide what it is that you might be thinking, whether or not it's worth taking those types of actions. At the end of the day, we all want to do what is best for our children, and having two parents that are always feuding and at odds with each other doesn't make for a good co-parenting relationship, and it doesn't make the child feel safe, secure, or even loved sometimes, because a lot of times children will take on their parents' issues, and that is quite unfortunate. I've worked with children from ages 5 to 18, and ineffective co-parenting can be something that is long-lasting, that children take into adulthood. So really think about what it is that you would like to see happen with your children. Try to work together and be a team. Being a united front for your children is the best way to have a healthy relationship, and showing your child that even though your relationship has ended as partners, that you guys are still family, because at the end of the day, a child will bond you for life. I know some people say, oh, you only have to deal with the co-parent until they're 18. But the thing is, children do live after 18, and there are monumental events. You know, kids go off to college, they get married, there's grandchildren. So you are bonded to this person for life. So really take the time to think about the things that you are saying and doing and how you are treating the other person. Kindness is very important, and sometimes past emotions and hurt can get in the way and cloud your judgment, but being kind and respectful to the other person is the way to go. I hope my tips were helpful. I love connecting with you all. I'll be back in 2 weeks with a new episode, quote, and also answering questions. So please email me your questions to questions@cindyjcadet.com. I plan to keep my episodes 10 minutes or less, to keep it short and sweet so you can stay on with me until the end. Once again, thank you so much for joining me today. Please share this episode with your family, friends, and colleagues. Check out my website, cindyjcadet.com, to learn more about my services. And let's connect on Instagram. My handle is @cindyjcadet. Until next time, remember to love and parent with intention. Peace and prosperity to all.